I'm here with my friends from Guitar Center, and today we're talking about the 70th anniversary American Vintage II 1954 Fender Stratocaster. I'm a recording artist from Nashville, Tennessee. I've been playing guitar ever since I was 8 years old. I've toured with everybody from the likes of Buddy Guy to Keith Urban and everybody in between. I also am the host of Canada's Got Talent. I grew up a lot playing bluegrass, country, fingerstyle music, and then fell into the blues and rock and never looked back. The first time I picked up this 70th anniversary Strat, it just reminded me of the first guitar that I ever played. My dad put his Strat in my hands, which was like a 90s Strat when I was a little 8-year-old girl, but it looked identical to this. You know, it was a 2-color sunburst, maple neck. When I hold this, I just remember that first guitar. This is like a blast from the past. It's so, so special. There's something about the transparency of a Stratocaster that I just fell in love with when I was really, really little. I feel like you can communicate what you want to say through your hands so much easier on a Strat than any other guitar on the face of the planet. Fender did such a great job bringing back a 1954 Stratocaster. I haven't played a neck that has a 7 1/4 radius in a long time, and it feels really comfortable when you play chords. It almost just like it sinks in your hands. And a C-shaped neck, it makes you play differently in the most beautiful way. Your chords feel just so comfortable. I love a maple neck. I feel like you get more sustain and more clarity with maple. The fretboard just feels amazing, and it sounds amazing too. Exciting thing about vintage style Strats is it gives you a look of what guitars were back then. And I think it makes you play different things. You know, having a 3-way pickup selector, you really get to focus on either pickup. I've been fortunate to tour with a lot of my heroes, and when we finished the tour with Keith Urban, he gave me a 1956 Fender Custom Shop Strat. And this neck really reminds me of the neck of that guitar. It just makes you really want to dig in and have fun and like grab this guitar and hop on stage. Okay, so first off, we're gonna start with the neck position. I love the neck pickup. I usually play 85% of the time in the neck position. I just love how it feels. I love how it sounds. I'm gonna use a little bit of a clean boost from the Centura Overdrive, the Holy Grail for a little bit of reverb, and then a DD7 for some delay. The neck pickup on this Strat feels so good. There's just a really, really nice clarity in it. I feel like this neck pickup is gonna be perfect for playing clean tones that have that extra little ring to them, vibrato, any kind of chordal shapes. Even when you're playing like double stops in the middle of a solo, it just feels so good, and it sings through the neck pickup. Let's stay on the neck pickup, but let's add a little bit more drive and see what kind of tones we can get out of this thing. I'm gonna add on the Atana, which is a pedal I designed with Siren years ago, as well as the Argo Fuzz. Neck pickup with a little bit more drive on it sounds stellar. That's a lot of where I live live when I hop into a solo. I feel like neck with a considerable amount of overdrive is like my safe space, and that felt right at home. I am going to roll my tone knob back just a hair, and we're gonna use the trem bar with this next piece. I'm gonna throw on a little bit of reverb, a slight bit of slapback delay, and we'll add a clean boost on this too. So now let's switch to the middle pickup. Let's hear how it sounds. It makes me want to play. It feels so warm and authentic and vintage. Okay, so let's move to the bridge pickup. I love playing things in the bridge pickup. It's like it's about to get real. It's time to get real. I'm gonna keep it pretty clean. I'm just gonna keep on a clean boost with the Centura Overdrive, the Holy Grail for a little bit of reverb, and a DD7. The bridge pickup, you can't not love it. Anytime I go to the bridge position, it just makes me want to play the blues. It makes me think of B.B. King and those like poignant licks that he plays that just like perfectly pop out of anything that you're playing. And this is the perfect position for that. Now let's have some fun. We'll stay in the bridge position, but I'm gonna add a lot of overdrive this time. I'm gonna use the Ultraphonics by Vertex. This is so fun at the end of a solo when you just kind of want to take it to that next level. Let's see how it sounds. Of gain to the bridge pickup, it just screams. And it's exactly the kind of tone that you want in the heat of battle, at the height of a guitar solo, on stage when you just need to bring it to that extra level. And this Strat does it. It does it real well. My final thoughts on this Strat is it is so versatile and it like channels me to that time, to like 1954, and it makes me want to play what you would play back then. It like makes me play things that I would never play on any other guitar. And for that reason, I love this thing so much. And lastly, I want to talk about the cool case this guitar comes in. It comes with a 70th anniversary tweed case with the logo etched inside, an official COA, a remake of the original documentation of a 54 Strat, and it has an ashtray bridge cover, which is like the coolest thing. If you want to learn more about the 70th anniversary American Vintage II 1954 Fender Stratocaster, go to guitarcenter.com, call one of their expert gear advisors, or check out your local GC.